In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 NHL games happening on December 27, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Carolina Hurricanes versus New Jersey Devils. The Carolina Hurricanes are set to take on the New Jersey Devils in what promises to be a high-stakes clash between two of the top-performing teams in the NHL. With a strong 21-12-1 record, the Hurricanes currently hold third place in the Metropolitan Division. On the other hand, the Devils boast an impressive 23-11-3 record, and their momentum is evident as they come into this game riding a 2-game winning streak that has propelled them to the top of the Metropolitan Division standings. Betting on the Carolina Hurricanes with plus money is often a worthwhile consideration, given their status as one of the league's elite teams. However, the odds for this particular matchup don't offer sufficient value to make such a wager appealing. It's also worth noting that the Hurricanes have faced challenges on the road this season, with 8 of their 12 losses occurring away from home. Meanwhile, the New Jersey Devils have been in excellent form, winning 5 of their last 6 games leading up to the break and achieving consecutive shutouts in their most recent matchups. With their current momentum, home ice advantage, and attractive odds, backing the Devils on the money line appears to be the more prudent choice for this game. Therefore, the New Jersey Devils money line is our full game side pick. The New Jersey Devils have excelled this season thanks to their stellar defense and goaltending. They lead the league in goals allowed per game and are second in shots allowed per game, demonstrating their ability to stifle opponents. Jacob Markstrom has been a key contributor with a record of 18-6-2, a solid 2.12 goals against average, and a .912 save percentage. The Carolina Hurricanes have also showcased a strong defensive effort this season, ranking 8th in goals allowed per game and 3rd in shots allowed per game. Given the defensive prowess of both teams, this contest is likely to be a tightly contested, low-scoring affair. As such, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Blackhawks versus Buffalo Sabres. The Chicago Blackhawks are set to face off against the Buffalo Sabres, with both teams aiming to come back strong after the break. Currently, the Blackhawks have a 12-21-2 record, and after suffering 2 consecutive losses, they find themselves at the bottom of the Central Division standings. Meanwhile, the Buffalo Sabres are in a similarly difficult situation, with a 12-19-4 record. The Sabres have been struggling, having won only one of their last 14 games, and as a result, they sit at the very bottom of the Atlantic Division with the worst record in the conference. The Sabres will be looking to take advantage of playing at home, hoping to turn their fortunes around. However, the Blackhawks are eager to capitalize on the opportunity presented by facing one of the weakest teams in the NHL this season. Chicago's offense should have a strong chance of generating goals against a Sabres team that allows an average of 3.4 goals per game. The Blackhawks forward group, including stars like Connor Bedard and Ryan Donato, will look to control the puck in the offensive zone, using quick passes to create open shooting lanes and pressure the Buffalo defense. On the other side of the puck, the Blackhawks will focus on limiting Buffalo's offensive chances, which have been relatively scarce, with the Sabres averaging only 2.94 goals per game. Chicago's defensive core, led by Connor Murphy and Alex Vlasic, will aim to create turnovers and keep the Buffalo forwards from generating quality shots. This should help goaltender Petr Mrazek stay busy, making critical saves throughout the game while keeping the Sabres from finding consistent offensive rhythm. Although the Buffalo Sabres are playing on home ice, they should not be considered the clear favorites in this matchup. Despite having more talent on paper, the real issue lies in the Sabres' underwhelming performance this season, as they have only managed to secure 10 wins. Additionally, Buffalo has struggled at home, suffering 10 losses on their own ice. Even more concerning for the Sabres, only the Nashville Predators have caused NHL bettors to lose more money this season than Buffalo has. Given these circumstances, it's hard to justify placing a bet on the Sabres at these odds. While the Blackhawks also have their own set of struggles, they present a potential opportunity to make a return on investment, with the chance to win 1.5 times your money. Therefore, the Chicago Blackhawks moneyline is our full game side pick. This season, both the Blackhawks and Sabres have faced considerable offensive struggles. Chicago, in particular, has had difficulty generating consistent scoring, netting 3 or fewer goals in 7 of their last 10 games. They currently rank 28th in the league for goals per game and 30th in shots per game, which reflects their overall offensive inefficiency. The Sabres are not in much better shape either. They have scored 2 or fewer goals in 6 of their last 10 games and rank 19th in goals per game. In terms of shot production, Buffalo sits at 25th in the league. Given that both teams have been inconsistent and inefficient in their offensive efforts, this game is likely to be a low-scoring affair. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Maple Leafs versus Detroit Red Wings. The battle between two iconic teams in the Atlantic Division and Original Six rivalry will take place on the ice as they both aim for a crucial win in the Motor City. The Toronto Maple Leafs will be on the road, traveling to Detroit for a matchup against the Red Wings on Friday night. Toronto enters the game following a disappointing 5-2 loss at home to the Winnipeg Jets on Monday afternoon. Meanwhile, Detroit was shut out in a 4-0 loss to the St. Louis Blues on home ice in their most recent game on Monday night. Over the last 10 meetings between these two teams, the Maple Leafs hold a narrow 5-4-1 advantage, although the Red Wings have won 3 of the last 4 encounters, including a 4-2 victory at home in the most recent matchup on December 14th. The Red Wings made a coaching change during the 3-day holiday break, hoping that this shift will spark a turnaround for the team. Detroit has struggled throughout the season, particularly on the defensive end, and their offense has also failed to produce at a high level. On the other hand, Toronto's offense has shown improvement in recent games, and the team is hopeful that goaltenders Joseph Woll and Matt Murray can keep the team competitive until Anthony Stolarz returns from injury. While the Red Wings have had success against the Maple Leafs in recent years, I have more confidence in Toronto's ability to bounce back and correct their recent struggles. Detroit has shown signs of faltering again, and ultimately, the Maple Leafs are simply the more talented team. Toronto should be able to recover from their recent 2-game losing streak and, in doing so, avenge their loss to the Red Wings just under 2 weeks ago in Detroit. Therefore, the Toronto Maple Leafs money line is our full game side pick. When it comes to the total goals scored, Toronto has been under the number in 17 of their first 35 games this season, with 3 pushes as of Thursday night. The Maple Leafs games have averaged 5.89 goals per contest this season, and when playing on the road, that figure rises slightly to an average of 6.33 goals per game. Detroit, on the other hand, enters Thursday night having hit the under 18 times in their 34 games, with a record of 18-14-2. The Red Wings have seen an average of 5.82 goals per game this season, but that number drops slightly to 5.78 goals per game on home ice. In their past 10 meetings, the under has hit in 7 of those contests, with 2 pushes and 1 over. Given Detroit struggles to score consistently, it is likely that this game will fall short of the projected total. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Colorado Avalanche versus Utah Hockey Club. 2 teams from the Central Division, both eager to improve their current records, will face off this Friday as the Utah Hockey Club welcomes the Colorado Avalanche to the Delta Center. Colorado currently holds the 3rd spot in the division, accumulating 42 points through 36 games. They enter this game on a solid 3-game winning streak, which has given them some momentum. On the other hand, Utah sits in 5th place with 38 points from 34 games. Although they are not in the top tier, they have posted a strong 6-2-2 record in their last 10 games, demonstrating their recent form. Colorado has struggled defensively this season, allowing an average of 3.4 goals per game. Despite this, their offense has been a strong point, averaging 3.3 goals per game, and they boast the 8th best power play in the league. These offensive strengths have somewhat compensated for their defensive weaknesses, particularly in goal. Recently, the Avalanche made a move to improve their goaltending by acquiring Mackenzie Blackwood from the San Jose Sharks. Since joining the team, Blackwood has been impressive, recording a 3-1 record, a 2.03 goals against average, and a .931 save percentage. Meanwhile, Utah's primary goalie, Karel Vejmoka, has a balanced 8-2 record with a 2.33 goals against average and a .917 save percentage. While the statistics of both goaltenders are quite similar, the key difference in this matchup could very well be Colorado's superior power play. The Avalanche have been on a strong run lately, winning 4 of their last 5 games overall and 6 of their last last 9 against Utah. In contrast, Utah has struggled at home, losing 7 of their last 8 games played in the Delta Center. Colorado has a respectable 12-7-0 record on the road, while Utah's home record is just 5-6-4. Interestingly, the two teams have each managed to win once on the road in their 2 previous matchups. Colorado's road record stands at 12-7, while Utah's home record is notably weaker at 5-6-4. Utah's lineup has been impacted by injuries, with several key defenders and Connor Ingram unavailable for this game. This presents an opportunity for Colorado to capitalize on these absences. The Avalanche have also been effective at limiting their opponent's shots this season, which will be advantageous against a Utah team that ranks 26th in shots per game. Additionally, Colorado comes into this game with momentum after winning 7 of their last 9 contests, making them a formidable opponent for Utah. The Colorado Avalanche appear to be regaining their form after a shaky start to the season. While Utah will certainly have opportunities to score and will make the most of many of their chances, this may not be their ideal spot. Utah has been significantly better on the road this year, and given Colorado's recent form and depth, I believe the Avalanche will come out on top in this matchup in Utah. Therefore, the Colorado Avalanche money line is our full game side pick. As for the total, the under has hit in 6 of Colorado's last 9 games, 5 of their last 6 games on the road, and 4 of the last 5 games played in Utah. Similarly, the under has occurred in 4 of Utah's last 6 games overall. With these trends in mind, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.